Ladies and gentlemen, I'm from Victoria, so please excuse my accent. I represent in Australia 1,700 public school secondary principals, and the ICP represents principals from all sectors across the world in 40+ countries. I'd like you to think about where we are in Australia right now. This is a seminal moment in Australian education. I'm yet to work out whether we're a clever country or a stupid country. We have a national curriculum being built. We have a wonderful new declaration around the goals of education for young Australians, ironically called the Melbourne Declaration. Yet at the same time, we are facing the most significant intervention to dumb down the impact of high-quality learning in Australian schools. I reflect on the fact that in Australia we have decided, for reasons I'm yet to be sure of, to have compulsory national testing in years 3, 5, 7 and 9. In countries where there are more high-performing students than ours, random sampling occurs, not national testing. Having to work with national tests means that we will generate data. The federal government is saying that they are wanting to have national tests in order for there to be longitudinal data sets collected about relative school performance in Australia. We have no difficulty with that. We have difficulty with the fact that it's the only instrument being used to collect national data on Australian schooling. We have great difficulty with the fact that after the last set of NAPLAN results, the Hobart Mercury decided to publish a league table. It did so by collecting the results in Year 3 and 7 NAPLAN, in literacy and numeracy, adding them together, putting in a column about attendance rates and averaging them to create a league table of school performance in Tasmania for public schools only. We cannot sit back and let this happen at a moment in Australia where education is moving from a federated system to a national system. We cannot sit back and let our national curriculum be dictated to by junk media. We must, when you look at the plans around the ACARA website, which will be called My School, where like schools will be grouped in groups of 41 out of 10,000 schools, we cannot allow the easy access by media in Australia to misuse that data. We, in ASPA, along with 15 other national professional associations, have been tackling the federal government for a very long time now on this matter. There have been attempts to look at legislation to protect the misuse of data, unsuccessfully to this point. Politicians continue to hide behind the fact that they are not in favour of league tables. Well, tell me something new. What we are wanting to hear from politicians is that they have braveness, capacity and the will to protect the community from the misuse of that data. We've never said that we are opposed to the publication of school performance data. Indeed, we have supported the establishment of central collection of data so longitudinal trends can be established, and most importantly, where schools in need are given maximum resources to give those young people in those schools every opportunity to become proud Australians. This is a campaign in Australian education history like no other. I have never seen a coalition with such commitment to this single issue. We need to be clever, and we need to be strategic, and we need to be sharp, but I seriously believe that at the end of the day we can actually win this. Thank you.